birthday cards, then please send them to CBEEBIES, PO Box 1234, London W12 6WX. And happy birthday if it's your birthday today. Have a cracking time.
Happy birthday from Mr. Tumble.
And me. Oh, look at me wiggle. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all that he can do. Watch me wiggle first. Is wiggle all night and wiggle all day. Whatever else the people do say. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. I'm the wiggly worm next, and I'm a girl worm. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and her name is Wiggly Woo. Hello, Wiggly. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all that she can do is wiggle all night and wiggle all day. Whatever else the people do say. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and her name is Wiggly Woo. It's me next, me next. Ooh. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and her name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all that she can do is wiggle all night and wiggle all day. Whatever else the people do say. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and her name is Wiggly Woo.
I'm going to be the greatest wiggle worm in the whole wide world! Wiggle Rooney! One wiggle beyond!
There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all that he can do is wiggle all night and wiggle all day. Whatever else the people do say. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly, Wiggly Wiggly Woo.
Right, everybody wiggle as fast as you can!
Oh, there's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all that he can do is wiggle all night and wiggle all day. Whatever else the people do say. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Wiggly Woo. Oh, yeah! I'm all wiggled out.
Yeah, me too. Oh, dear. Right, everyone in the garden, let's find a Wiggly Woo worm!
Yeah!
Wiggle away! Wiggly woof! Right, everyone has to look for a Wiggly Woo worm!
Okay. I'm going to look on the grass.
Now, and what will you do when you find a worm? Well, we'll just look at it.
We won't touch it.
No, because worms are much happier being left alone.
That's right.
Yeah, we just look.
I'm going to climb the climbing frame.
Well, there won't be any worms up there, Bella.
I know that, but I'll be able to see everything from up high. The whole garden. I'll be a bit like a bird looking for a worm.
Oh, yeah, I'll come with you, Bella.
You won't see a worm from up there. They're too small.
I'm staying down here with you, Milo.
Oh, thanks, Fizz. Oh, how about you, Doodles? I don't know.
Come up here, Doodles.
No, stay here.
No, Doodles, come with us.
Oh, dear. Oh, great thinking, Doodles. What? Well, you get a much better view down here.
Oh, clever dog, Doodles.
Clever, yeah.
Oh, there's a worm there, Milo, by your hand.
Oh, it's just a twig.
Oh, Fizz, there, by your knee.
Oh, it's just a bit of string.
No.
It is wiggly, though.
There!
Where?
Where?
There!
By Doodles' nose.
Worm? Where?
Oh, he's so wiggly.
That's not not allowed. We said we'd just look.
So?
Well, so you're touching it, not looking.
No, I am looking.
Oh, put him down, Milo, before you frighten him.
Oh, do you think it's Billy Worm?
Ooh, it could be. Hello, Billy.
Let's sing the song and see.
Bright one morning, Billy Worm woke up early, feeling firm. Kissed his family goodbye, ate an extra share of pie. Packed his bag and his haversack, said he never would come back. He was going to Australia.
Milo, what are you doing?
Checking for his bag and haversack. No, can't see anything.
If you were shrunk down as tiny as a worm or a little mouse, you wouldn't like it if a big monster came and picked you up, would you?
Oh, I wouldn't be bothered. Oh, I'm putting him in the garden now anyway.
Good.
Bye, Mr. Worm.
I think you would be scared, Milo. I dreamt I was shrunk once, so I know.
Really?
Really? I was only as big as a mouse.
You were not.
Were you scared?
Well, a little bit and a little bit not.
That's silly. I wouldn't be scared at all.
Well, I was a big bit excited and a little bit scared.
But how did you shrink, Fizz?
Oh, it's easy. In my dream, I said the magic shrinking word.
Oh, yeah.
What's the word, Fizz?
I can't say it, or I'll just shrink.
Oh, will you? What, just get smaller and smaller and smaller?
That's right.
Well, let's all do it then.
Yeah! Jake?
All right.
Okay, everybody. We have to all hold hands, go round in a circle, and say the magic word.
Well, what's the magic word?
Doodlebug.
Doodles?
No doodles. The magic word is doodlebug.
So, why haven't you shrunk then?
Because we all have to hold hands and say it 3 times.
Oh,
and
everybody
then...
hold hands, quick!
Right.
Oh, you can
Okay,
join in,
okay.
Doodles.
Me? No way.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Doodlebug, doodlebug, doodlebug. Wowee. Are we in the jungle?
Or a big forest.
Look, there's a castle over there.
This jungle is strange.
It isn't a jungle. We're in the garden.
What? Our garden?
Yes.
It doesn't look like our garden.
But our garden hasn't got a castle in it.
Well, let's check it out. I'll be the leader, right? Everybody, follow me.
Right.
Come on. Yeah, I wonder who lives here.
Oh, let's knock on the door and see.
But it might be a monster's castle. Oh no, I feel a bit scared.
Oh, don't worry, Jake. I'll look after you.
Where's the door knocker? There isn't a door knocker.
There must be one.
I know what this is. It isn't a fairy castle. It's our bucket from the sand pit.
Oh, yeah.
Look over there. That's our football.
Oh, wow, I could never kick that. It's enormous.
Oh, look at the flowers. They're as big as trees.
You know what happened, don't you?
We've shrunk.
Wowee.
Oh, it feels funny down here. Everything looks enormous.
Hey, everybody, oh, look at the climbing frame.
It's gigantic.
It stretches right up to the sky.
Oh, Rooney.
I think we're only as big as a wiggly worm.
Hey, we could go and find the wiggly worm and say hello.
Yes, and he wouldn't be frightened of us because we're only small now.
Let's find Wiggly Worm.
Yeah.
Where did you put him, Milo?
I don't remember. I think he'll have gone now.
Well, let's see. Come on, everybody. I'll be the leader. Follow me.
I think I'll stay here.
Oh, are you sure, Milo?
Yes, mate. Yeah, it's nice here.
But do you want me to stay with you, mate?
You're not scared, are you, Milo?
Me? Scared? No, of course not. I just like it here.
OK, then. Come on. Bye, Milo.
Yeah, bye, Milo.
See you soon.
See you.
There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all that he can do is wiggle all night and wiggle all day. Whatever else the people do say, there's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo.
Hey, everybody, wait for me!
Oh! What could this be?
A hairy mountain.
It's making a rumbling noise. I'll tell you what, it might be a volcano.
What's a volcano?
It's a mountain that breathes fire.
It's a snozzle monster.
A snozzle monster?
Yeah, a big, hairy snozzle monster.
What are we going to do?
We'll have to fight him.
Oh, I don't think that's a very good idea.
Nor me.
It's the only way. We just have to be brave.
How do you fight a snozzle monster?
Oh, well, I don't know, actually.
We could tickle him.
Tickle him?
Yeah, all right, mate. Let's try it. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Tickle!
Oh, look, it's Tootles.
Oh, he's enormous!
It's me, Milo!
We're down here.
Oh, teeny tweeny.
We've got to get big again, or he'll squash us quick!
Fizz, what was the magic word?
Doodle, stop it.
Quick, Fizz, the magic word!
It's Doodlebug! Quick, everyone, hold hands! Ready? Doodlebug, Doodlebug, Doodlebug!
Now that's magic.
Yeah, Fizz told us a magic word and we all shrank to the size of a mouse.
And we met a snozzle monster!
And it was Doodle!
Is that right, Doodles?
Yeah, what's the story, Max?
Well, as you were talking about worms, I thought we'd read these wormy tales.
Oh,
Yeah!
Right, here's the first one. In a wiggly house with wiggly floors and wiggly windows and wiggly doors lived the wiggly, wriggly, squiggly worms.
That's like the worm we found!
This is. They have wiggly beds and wiggly chairs
We fall off those!
and wiggly carpets up wiggly stairs. Have the wiggly, wriggly, squiggly worms.
Yeah. Tell us another wormy tale, Max.
All right, this one's called Wilma Goes Straight. The wiggly worm family lived in a wiggly house under the flower bed, where nothing was quite straight. There was William Worm, and Wilma Worm, and their mum, Mrs. Wendy Worm, and Grandpa Wilby Worm.
Oh, lots of worms!
One day, Wilma Worm decided to measure herself. First, she untied a knot at the end of her tail.
Ouch!
Then, she lay down next to the length chart on the wiggly wall.
Oh, I got one of those.
Oh, I'm sure I'd be longer if I was straight, said Wilma. So she stretched and stretched as straight as she could. And she was right. She was much longer. Bedtime, called Mum just then. Straight to bed, please. So Wilma did as she was told. She went straight to bed. And she found she was much too long. Wiggly up tight, said Mum. You see, wiggly beds are best for wiggly worms.
Yeah!
That's good.
I'd like a rhyme. Oh, all right then, Marlo. This one's called Weather the Soil. Whether the soil is wet and squelchy, whether the soil is firm, Whether the soil is warm and crumbly, it's wonderful being a worm. Yeah! Oh, I'd like to do that one again, actually. And this time, I think I might sing it. Whether the soil is wet and squelchy, whether the soil is firm, or whether the soil is warm and crumbly, it's wonderful being a worm. Thank you very much. Thank you.
More, Max, more.
I'd like to be a worm.
I wouldn't.
All right, this one's the last one now. It's called I Can. I can fly, said the fly, as it flew in the sky. I can swim, said the fish, as it swam with a swish. I can leap, said the frog, as it leapt off a log.
Ribbit, ribbit.
But no one can squirm as well as a worm!
I found a worm in the garden.
No, Doodles found it.
Yeah, it was by the end of his nose.
That's true.
And Milo picked up the worm.
Yes, and the worm was a bit frightened.
Well, how do you know?
Because he was only small and we are so big.
But I put him down again.
And then we shrank till we were very, very small.
Yeah, we did when we said the magic words.
Yeah, and Doodles was a snozzle monster.
Well, we thought he was, but really he was only Doodles snoring.
Is all that true, Doodles?
It's true.
Have got themselves into a bit of a muddle. Look, they're all mixed up. I know we can help, and we can do it by trying to match the colours. Now let's start with this one here in front of me. We've got all three colours here, red, green and blue. But let's match the red. So we'll take the middle piece out here. There's a middle red here as well. So let's pop that in. And now we've got a green, which wouldn't go with that blue, so I think it would go with this green here. Look, yes, there's Coco, back